Hi, everyone. So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about doing things that feel uncomfortable. I've been, as you know, late in the game to join social media and the online world, and that's okay. It's a bit of an uphill learning curve for me now, but it's fine. Now, the reason why I have been so late to join is, I think, a bunch of things, and it all comes down to um, self-sabotage, of course. First of all, I've always had this feeling of why should I? Should I really contribute to this massive overload of information available out there? Um, and that belief has to do with having something to say or not. And I know that I have something to say, so that's just an old belief that, you're contributing to something that you don't really believe in. But in fact, I do believe in sharing my knowledge on business development and productivity and communication, all that good stuff. So I think another thing that has been holding me back has been fear of visibility, which of course is linked to fear of criticism. What if people don't like what I say? What if I'm not qualified enough? All those kinds of things. So yesterday I spent some time doing something that I know I should have done a long time ago, which was joining a bunch of Facebook groups and start, engaging with the people there. And I always thought, well, that's kind of sleazy, and why should I do that? And what do I have to say? And do I really want to spend time doing that? But it turns out I had an awesome time because in those groups, obviously, I chose them with care, and in those groups are basically women entrepreneurs facing a lot of the challenges that I'm familiar with and that I know how to deal with in a constructive way. So it's not about selling. You all know that. It's about contributing and helping out. And I love doing that. That's something that comes very natural to me. So all of a sudden I was seeing these questions and I was like, oh, I know something about this. I can help. I have something to say. Maybe I can, give this person a bit of a boost, which feels great for me and hopefully great for that person on the other side as well. So that's interesting to me that all these years I've been holding myself back. And when I started doing it, I was like, wow, this is awesome. I love this. And the second thing I was doing, I always say about myself, I'm, not a super techie person, blah, blah, blah. But yesterday I spent a lot of time just getting my mic in the right setting and position, and also learning a little bit about Audacity, which is a free recording and editing program. And I've used that before a bunch of years ago, but I needed to refresh my skills, and I had a blast. I thought it was so much fun. So, not to make this all about me, I just wanted to share a little bit about what's going on. But the main theme, which I think might be relevant to all of you out there, is we all have these beliefs about ourselves and about the world and what we think is fun and what we're good at and so on and so forth. And I think that the best thing we can do sometimes is just to really question that, and maybe not even question it, just try it and see if you like it or not. And one thing I started thinking about that I've heard from a lot of my clients is, I'm not a good salesperson. I don't know how to sell. I feel uncomfortable. I'm not good at it. I hate it. And what I always tell them is, listen, I think this is based in some kind of old belief about how a salesperson should be. First of all, somebody who's like really talkative and pushing the door open and bothering people. That's not the way to do sales anymore, and probably never was a good way to do sales. Sales is all about helping, about listening if there's a way that you could contribute with value to somebody. And I always tell my clients who have this limiting belief of themselves is that we all have talents, unique talents that we can use when we sell, and that we can use to be really great at selling. For example, if you're an introvert and you feel, oh, I'm an introvert, I don't really like talking to people, I'm not good at selling. Well, listen, if you're an introvert, chances are you're a great listener. And that's awesome when you're selling, because you need to really learn about the needs of that other person and see if there's a good match. Or you might be really good at like asking questions, for example, like because you're curious about people and you're genuinely interested. And asking questions is also a great technique when it comes to selling. So I wanted to leave you with that thought that maybe you have, just like I have, limiting beliefs about yourself, what you're good at, what you like, what's fun, what's relevant, and limiting beliefs about how the world works and what's good, what's bad, what's working, what's relevant, etc. And it might be a good idea just to try it out and just to think about, well, how could I be good at this? And what do I have that would make me great at whatever it is that you're thinking that you're not good at? So just challenging that old view of yourself, basically. That's basically all from me right now. I want to wish you a fabulous Wednesday wherever you are. I hope that you're having an awesome week and challenging yourself as we do as entrepreneurs and discovering new talents and new things that you love. Have an awesome week. Bye.